This is our central sterilizer.
Dr. Javad Sajan says he has nothing to hide.
This is where we do the surgeries.
The Seattle area plastic surgeon advertises bluntly on TikTok and online about performing numerous procedures, including gender confirmation surgeries. That is suddenly under a microscope.
Our clinic is about helping people be their identity, be themselves, and live their life to the fullest.
The post that you're doing all my trans surgeries before Trump tries to stop me.
I have no regrets about that post.
What does that mean, that you're trying to do all the trans surgeries before Trump tries to stop you?
That social media post was to bring some levity, to bring some fun, and to help people know that we are here to help them.
It's time to stop the madness.
But that November post has prompted a new campaign by the advocacy group Do No Harm.
Child sex change surgeries are dangerous, destructive, and irreversible. So why is one doctor on a mission to conduct as many of these horrific procedures as possible?
Claiming that Sajan has performed gender transition surgeries on 120 kids as young as 7 years old. They're suggesting that you've operated on 120 different kids.
Absolutely, that's false. It's probably over the past 9-10 years, probably around a dozen or less, I would guess.
Have you done a surgery on anyone under the age of 18?
Yes.
Did they have their parent in the room?
They had both legal guardians sign off.
The doctor says the headline-grabbing accusation has prompted threats.
Threatening me, threatening my wife. They got my wife's cell phone. They published my home address and cell phone on the internet.
But it's not the first time Sajan has ruffled feathers. He agreed to pay $5 million earlier this year after Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson sued, alleging Sajan posted fake online reviews to inflate his reputation and forced all his cosmetic surgery clients to sign non-disclosure agreements.
I didn't give the form personally to patients. It was a part of people's intake packet.
You agreed to settle. Why?
I didn't make that form. My number one goal is to serve people and take care of them.
Sajan suggests he's been targeted.
And people can watch it on the podcast, too.
Because of his prolific social media activity and documentaries on medical procedures that he vows to keep performing.
I have zero regrets about advocating for the community that I have the privilege to serve. I have zero regrets about posting that I'm going to be there for patients. I have zero regrets about being an advocate for people who are underserved and underprivileged. And for that, I have zero regrets. And I've done that, and we're going to keep doing that as long as we're allowed to.
In Seattle, Chris Daniels, KOMO News.